자, 드래곤 에이지 더 베일가드 이어서 가보도록 하죠. 가보자. 저번에 4장까지 클리어 했었나? 그래, 좀 마지막에 좀 보스다운 보스 잡고 깼던 것 같은데. 칼라반이었나? 내부와 대화쇼. 바로 이어서 가보자.
The Shadow Dragons have a hideout in Docktown. We should check in, see if there's news on the Venatori. If the Venatori move, the Shadows will hear it first. Meet you in Docktown.
오케이. 민라서스의 그림자 퀘스트 하나 받았고요. 맵을 보고 저 퀘스트가 또 있나? 느낌표가 또 다 있네. 하나씩 다 받자. 벨라라 들렸다가 히딩 들리고.
Oh, Rook! Good to see you. Irilyn and Strife sent word. Some of the artifacts we have in storage are acting up. They need a hand to make sure they stay calmed and don't rip a hole in reality. Anyways, we can go whenever you're ready.
과거의 메아리.
You've been quiet?
I know. Just thinking. But I said we'd talk, didn't I? I heard a voice after we saved that man. It told me I was touched by the ancients and that I should seek it out. Seek her out.
Do you think this voice has answers about your magic?
She must. What if she's like me? Maybe that's why only I heard her. She said to look to those closest to the stone to locate her.
Meaning?
The children of the stone. Dwarves. Not surfacers like me, but the ones from the deep roads. Almost 10 years ago, a shaper from Orzammar bonded with a titan.
Titans. Ancients. You think it's related?
It would make sense, wouldn't it? Volta. That was the shaper's name. Maybe there are more like her down there.
세이퍼의 이름이었어. 발타. 이제 거기를 가보자는 거죠.
I'd like for you to get the answers you're looking for.
Me too. I know some people in Orzammar. I'll reach out. If I hear anything, you'll be the first to know.
일단 이 퀘스트 NPC 퀘스트를 먼저 우선적으로 깨주죠. 이거 뭐지? 갑옷이 열렸어.
Strength earns mastery.
아직까지도 플러스 1까지밖에 업그레이드가 안 되네요. 재료는 여유가 있으니까 업그레이드 시켜주자. 네보는 다 가져가. 다 업그레이드 해주자. 안에 또 하나 있었는데, 그치? 루크. 트레비소를 점령한 엔탐이 자신들이 까마귀들을 이길 수 있다고 생각해. 이제 그들이 틀렸다는 걸 보여줄 때라고 믿고 있어. 시간 될 때 우리를 찾아와. 그렇군. 퀘스트를 천천히 하나씩 깨봅시다. 퀘스트는 다 받았고, 이게 지금 떠나 있는 거잖아, 이 표시가. 잠깐만. 퀘스트를 일단 들어가서 바꿔도 되는데, 들어가자. 일단 근접이 루카니스는 필수고, 그 다음에 루카니스랑 같이 연동이 되는 애가 얘도 연동이 됐고, 스킬 포인트 안 찍었네? 요거잖아, 쇠약. 그럼 쇠약 쪽으로 무조건 찍어줘야겠지? 오, 적출. 쇠약 쪽을 좀 먼저 찍어주고, 이거 자주 쓰는 스킬이니까. 지속性마이너스 20%? 이게 얘가 더 나을 것 같은데. 얘도 레벨업을 좀 시켜줘야 되니까 이렇게 가자. 뭘 먼저 좀 해줄까? 벨라라? 이번엔 벨라라 퀘스트 먼저 좀 해주자. 자, 이번에는 무슨 또 여정이 있을지 기대가 되는데.
We need that report Ireland was asking about.
테이노의 일지. 오로스가 여전히 돌아오지 않았다. 유물을 깊은 숲으로 가져가겠다고 했을 때 보내지 말았어야 했는데. 이제 내가 오로스를 찾으러 가야 한다. 거스도 데려갈 것이다. 오로스와 거스는 항상 함께였고 거스는 오로스도 인정했을 만큼 추적을 잘하니까. 거스라면 흔적을 찾아낼 것이다. 대충 그린 숲의 지도에 테이노가 수색하려 하는 위치가 표시되어 있다. 오호.
Veil jumpers are in trouble.
추적.
They could use our help if we can find them. This map is
잠깐만.
good stuff.
이거랑 벨라라 동료 퀘스트랑 좀 다른 건가? 얘를 먼저 추적을 하자.
The worst kind of blood magic.
모리건 여기 있네.
Enough to be wary of it.
Mhm.
It is addictive and dangerous when wielded by mortals, and likely leads to disaster.
야, 모리건이 좀 같이 싸워주면 다 필 텐데.
Rook, good to see you.
퀘스트 시작. 아, 이거 왠지 또 뭐 퍼즐 많을 것 같긴 해. 이런 퀘스트 퍼즐이 좀 많더라고.
Okay, we all know why we're here, right?
Make sure that the artifacts we calmed stay calmed. We know.
This should be easy. Yanarl, you and Strife take the first set. Irlin and Hamuel take the second. Rook and I will handle the rest.
I'm still a little confused about what I'm supposed to be doing.
Oh, of course you are. Sorry, sometimes I forget not everyone spends all their time studying ancient elven artifacts. We're going to check the crystal alignment, fade connection, and the Lyran reserves.
Has alignment ever been a problem? Even once?
It's not worth the risk. Even if it's only off by a little bit, we know what happens.
Happened once, and we can't even be sure the crystal alignment was why. Look, I know what you're saying, but maybe if
We check it every single time.
왜 갑자기 화를
I'm
내냐?
sorry. You're right. I just... Sorry.
Forget it.
Are you okay, Bellara?
I'm fine.
It's my fault, really. I'm sorry, Bellara.
Let's go. We want to get back quickly.
Of course.
See you soon.
벨라라 좀 약간 흥분했는데 지금? 원래 저런 애가 아니었는데?
So what was that all about?
What was what all about?
That tension seemed pretty heavy.
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
뭔가 숨기는 게 있는 것 같긴 해. 말하는 거 보면은.
Here we are, the artifact vault. Or one of them, at least.
Looks like it's seen better days.
Repairing reality doesn't leave a lot of time for repairing walls. At least until someone falls through a hole in the floor.
어허, 뭔가 좀
Random
숨기는 게
example.
있다. 이거 뭐지? 각각 다 있네?
Okay, see those two power crystals?
Okay, new power crystal is in.
Great.
아,
And the
벌써부터
artifact didn't
퍼즐의
collapse the room.
냄새가
Was that a
심하게 난다.
possibility?
Always is. And there we go.
So it's calmed now.
Should be, and it'll stay that way for a while. And in the meantime, it won't tear open reality. Okay, let's keep going.
Sure, sounds good. So, it's nice out at least. You know, ignoring that reality itself is paper thin here.
Hard to ignore that.
Right. Found one.
아니 여기에
Bring it over here
숨겨놓는다고?
and put it in the socket.
좀 짜치긴 하는데. 이건 3개야?
So what did this artifact do? Before it was calmed, I mean.
It would bring flaming rocks down all around it, every 30 minutes. And for some reason, you'd hear chanting while it did it. Not sure what that was about.
근데 아직까진 그렇게 어려운 곳에 있진 않다.
Okay, reserves replaced, which means there. Everything's looking good. Thank you, by the way, for
Oh, good.
helping out. You have better things to do. I know.
I'm happy
도움이
to help.
필요하면 언제든지.
Besides, you're fun to spend time with.
Really? Oh, I mean, that's so nice. I like spending time with you too. Okay, one more to go. Not too far now. Thank you for giving me this chance to help people.
You were already kind of doing that as a veil jumper.
Sort of, but it was never as big, you know? As grand. Helping you. Well, we're helping lots of people. Everywhere. I like that.
여기 뭔가 빛을 밝혀야 되는 것 같긴 해. 아, 점점 좀 빡세지는 냄새가 나. 이런 데 숨어 있을 수도 있어. 일단 여기 하나.
So how do you calm an artifact anyway?
You have to cut it off from its power source, but carefully. Some of them like to try and blow up when you do it.
여기 먼저 일단 놓고.
What you need?
아, 나이스.
Never mind.
이거네.
Found the other crystal?
Great, slot it in.
합리적 의심이었다.
There. Done.
You okay?
Oh, I'm fine. Or will be. It takes a lot out of you, all those little magic bits. Not hard, just exhausting. But it needs to be done, and done right.
뭐 이해하지.
Yeah, keeping reality from falling apart is important. But other veil jumpers can do this. Why not let them?
Because maybe then I can make up for it.
Make up for what?
For not being good enough when it counted. I'm sorry, I can't. Not right now.
뭔가 사연이 있었나 보네. 야, 근데 이거 원래 인퀴지션 할 때는 한글 번역이 없었잖아요. 이번에 나오자마자 한글 번역이 좀 깔끔하게 돼서 나와가지고 그건 진짜 마음에 드네.
Bellara, I'm,
My brother,
What?
back there. You asked me why I did this. Why I put myself out here. For him. For my brother. Wherever he is.
동생이 어디 사라졌나 봐.
What happened to your brother?
Syrian. His name was Syrian. We were the same, you know, in a lot of ways. We wanted to learn everything. About Elvenon, the magic, the people, all of it. We heard about the Notisterthalin, figured it had the answers, or some of them. Then Arlathan started going wrong. I joined the Veil Jumpers to help people. And he kept looking, kept putting himself in danger. It should have been safe. I know, I checked that artifact 3 times. I guess it should have been 4. Artifact started pulsing. He was too close. I couldn't find my way in. They called him a hero. Wanted to make a statue. They thought it would make it all okay.
유감이군.
I'm sorry, doesn't feel like enough.
It's something, even if it doesn't fix it. Syrian, he felt responsible for our people, for me, my little brother. He thought he needed to take care of me. He called me Vora Shivan, hummingbird in Elven. Said it was because I could never sit still. But he loved me for it. Said it kept him thinking, trying to keep up. And he helped me too. He kept me focused, anchored. And now he's gone. Because I wasn't good enough.
죽진 않은 거잖아.
It's not your fault.
어딘가
I
있겠네.
have to know that.
Then why does it feel like it was?
You lost someone important. Guilt's part of that. But if you don't learn to get past it, you'll drown.
I wish it were that easy. I've tried. Told myself I couldn't have done anything, and my head believes it. But my heart doesn't. So I try to make up for it. Honor him. Learn about our people. Find the truth. Maybe when I do, I'll feel it.
죽었나?
That he forgives me. And that I deserve it. We should head back. Rook, thank you for being here.
잠깐만. 근데 이거 얘기 털어놓으려고 온 건가? 끝이야? 아니 뭐지? 뭔가 좀 허무한데? 오, 레어 증표자 집중장치. 이거 뭐지? 회복 증가. 오, 좋은데? 아, 이게 동료 퀘스트를 깨면 동료 전용 아이템이 좀 나오나봐. 나쁘지 않네. 자, 이제 그러면은 나머지 추가된 퀘스트를 좀 깨봐야겠죠? 처음에 알라산 좀 돌았으니까 요번에는 천천히 퍼지는 독 요거 해봅시다. 여기 템 좀 정리하고 갈까?
We won't have enough Veljumps to handle. Bits and bobs for just the right price.
혹시 랭크업이 됩니까? 아, 좀 부족하네. 무력화. 벨라라, 페이드에 장식된 적에 대한 폭발 데미지. 뭐 더 어차피 열린 건 없어서 거의 그대로지. 근데 나 외형은 어떻게 바꿔? 외형을 바꿀 수 있는 데가 있을 것 같은데? 외형은 엄청 먹거든 지금. 아, 벨라라 레벨업도 했네. 좋아. 무력화 플러스 100%? 신속이 뭐였지? 아, 신속. 중요하지. 이 게임 자체가 아직은 그렇게 복잡하지가 않아서 너한테는 딱 맞는 것 같아요. 따라온나? 이것도 순간이동 될 것 같은데? 여기잖아. 자, 여기도 새로운 그 상점이 나왔는데 여기다가도 좀 팔아주긴 해야 돼. 요것도 지금 올려주면은 더 좋은 거 먹을 수 있을 것 같거든? 이게 단검이잖아. 요거 하나 사줘도 나쁘지 않을 듯? 그치. 요거 하나 사주자. 메이지 킬러. 요호. 괴사 데미지 10%. 이거 일을 빨리 올리긴 해야겠다. 괜찮은 게 있네. 타격 능력. 부활 충전. 지속 데미지 증가하는 상점도 있을 텐데 거기 지역이 어딘지를 빨리 찾아야겠네.
Safe trap.
야야야야. 다시. 오, 좋아. 멋있어졌어.
I could have daggers in 100 necks by nightfall.
No doubt, but more necks would present themselves tomorrow.
I have other daggers.
Am I interrupting?
Forgive Thea. She gets testy when a contract is delayed.
테이아는 그냥 무시해. 계약이 지연되면 항상 신경실적이야.
Neither of you strike me as the bloodthirsty sort.
Our shared enemies deserve our worst.
You want help against the gods. We want Treviso free. We now think they may be the same problem. The occupation has a face. The Antam commander, Keith Lord, butchered that Thrala.
오호.
But Viago thinks killing him outright is short-sighted.
The butcher took the city suspiciously fast. Removing him is useless if someone else can repeat that, with the help of gods or something else. Despite it being the outcome, assassination is not about killing, it's about sending a message.
And what message would that be?
The crows rule Antiva, and Treviso will be free.
안티바를 지배하고? 얘네들도 좀 위험한 애들 아니야?
You're in charge. Antiva has a king.
And the power of a king is enforced by armies. Antiva has no army. It has the crows.
There's a reason Antivan coins have portraits of guild leaders, not royalty. We're patriots. Crows can't field a battalion, but we protect our nation our way.
Helping the crows helps everyone in the long run. What's the first step to your message?
We have a scout named Dareth. He said he was onto something the butcher was hiding.
He was in the Drown district, so that's a place to start. Find our crow and help with his contract.
Find your crow, then what?
We break this occupation. We craft the message one step at a time.
And when we finally assassinate the person who leashed Treviso, that death will tell everyone. The crows rule Antiva, and Treviso will be free.
그러니까 원래
I've
안티바는
noted the
까마귀
location of
거인
Dareth
거
and his cousin,
같잖아.
Jacobus, in the Drown district. They're always together. Jacobus will be eager to help. Perhaps too eager for one so young.
Can you blame him? We've all lost too much to this occupation.
아직 정확하게 이해는 잘 안 가네.
Greetings, Rook. I am Air, one who provides training for Antivan.
그러니까 여기가 트레비소 운하고 여기가 안티바는 일단 아니야. 보자. 안티바, 알라산, 부두마을, 안타바 여기 있네. 원래 안타바는 까마귀가 맞나봐. 까마귀 부족.
An underwater prison? That's still pretty amazing.
Amazing? I suppose it is. Do you think the elves made it? It didn't seem de winter.
I think so. I wonder what it was built for. Originally, I mean.
Whatever it was meant for, it's a bit of misery now.
Right.
Cafe later? Left the Cune to get away from Antom assholes. Now they're here.
Come here. Eat some meat.
빠른 이동은 다 켰고 바로 가보자.
Bunch of unarmed stopped me on my way to work. Demanded to know who I was and where I was going.
What gives them the right? There's the place. Keep your eyes open. You may not be the only ones interested.
야 이거 뭐야? 잠깐만. 오케이, understand.
Don't worry. Tear and Viago sent us.
아니 좀 기다려봐.
Kill them! Kill the Anton!
이거였지?
Kill Darren! They killed my
좋았어.
cousin!
That's done.
They're weak on the left. Got them! Please, you have to finish Darrett's contract. It's about the Butcher. My cousin was going to spy on the Butcher. He told me we'd pick up the contract from a dead drop. But then... someone has to finish this for Darrett.
다레스를 위해?
Please.
We will take care of it. Go back to the diamond.
I will, just give me a minute.
시간을 달라고?
We should see.
다레스, 너가 찾은 단서가 풀리고 있어. 너를 위한 비밀 임무가 더 있어. 평소대로 테이아와 비아고의 집 맞은편에서 의뢰를 받아. 그냥 흔적을 따라가.
That note said Dareth should pick up the contract at the usual place across from Teir and Viago. Just follow the marks.
There will be a trail of marks left by previous crows. It will lead us right to it.
I spotted something on the walls. Earlier, I mean.
Let's go look.
여기 뭔가 더 있을 것 같은데? 저 길로 가기에는 애매하고.
A crow mark.
까마귀 표식.
Perfectly thrown.
That's got to be Dareth's trail. Keep an eye out. Another mark this way.
표식 따라가라 이건가?
Just here for the necessities. Might be a while before we get to eat.
고양이들이 많네. 여기도 있는데? 표식?
Here's another crow mark.
오! 도살자의 못. 데미지가 더 좋아요. 오, 좋아. 괴사.
You don't have to answer this if you don't want to. Lucanus. But how did the Venatori stick you with spite?
They fed me something. Like he was a parasite in uncooked meat.
You know, I've spent lots of time around demons, but I've never heard of them being used that way.
Zara said she got the idea from some cult in Orlais. They used it on seekers who are immune to demons.
까마귀 회대 메달? 타격 데미지.
Onyx Crowmark.
그랜드 마켓. 여기 아닌 것 같은데?
Another mark? This is where the marks lead. Dareth's contract must be his son.
트레비소의 도살자가 카메크를 만들 수 있는 독살범을 고용했다. 카메크 마스터? 뭐야, 카메크?
Making poison. Kamek.
Comic? That stuff gives you nightmares. Chips at your mind.
Love the butcher. It'd be a good way to keep people in line.
We cannot let the butcher unleash this on Treviso.
He won't. The Antam brought in a Kamek master to mix the poison. He's at the garrison. We stop him there before this goes any further. Almost there.
The Venatori were growing demons and people? That's what was happening in the ossuary?
Zara was trying to get certain types of demons. Some are harder to summon than others. Yes. They were waiting for Spite to break out of my body like I was a cocoon for a moth.
I mean, I'm glad he didn't, but why didn't he?
We made a deal.
Back on the ground soon.
오호, 시작. 좋아.
Take them out, quick.
오, 군대다.
We're in. Let's find the coming master.
잠깐만, 밑으로 가야 되나? 아, 옆에 길이 있구나.
You cannot forbid the crows!
Took him down clean.
오케이, 루카 레벨업. 무조건 쿨타운 먼저. 이렇게 가자. 거의 고정인 것 같아. 오, 위험했다. 까마귀 망토. 더 좋은 게 나왔는데 압도 상태인 적을 폭발시킬 경우 출혈. 근데 이거는 절당 상태 효율이 더 나을 것 같아. 카메스크 마스터? 벌써 나왔나? 빨리 나와라. 레전더리 룬 황폐요? 무엇? 체력에 대한 데미지? 오호. 아, 쟤구나. 이요. 겁나 세 보이는데 약간 키메라 느낌이다. 점프해서 내려가는 게 맞나? 내려가는 게 맞고. 가보자. 으쌰.
I'm here on behalf of the crows. Poison up. Poison.
오, 야, 야.
It's the gift of the gods.
이미지.
Keep at it. Can't let this thing out.
야, 괴사가 안 걸린다.
It's done. The coming master's dead.
Thank goodness. Hate those things.
First things first. Let's destroy the
안
rest of
걸리는
them.
디버프가
Then we'll
있는
figure out what was going on here.
그 몬스터도 또 있는구나.
That's the last of the poison, thankfully. Let's look for anything else that explains what's happening.
떨린 손으로 쓴 일기장. 도살자가 분노하고 있다. 카메크를 훔쳐갔다. 그렇군.
This note says that wasn't all the Kamek. The butcher's angry because some went missing.
What? Who stole it?
No idea. But the note does mention the butcher's inside traitor. The occupation had help. Taya and Viago need to know they were right.
Are you out of your minds?
Someone had to.
I told you crows to stay out of this.
Out of what? Defending our home?
If we had a stronger civil government instead of a bunch of circus criminals, the Antam wouldn't have a foothold in the first place.
범죄자 집단 대신 강한 정부가 있었더라면 엔탐이 처음부터 이곳에 자리도 잡지 못했을 거다. 이 멍청이 도대체 누구야?
Who is this?
This is Governor Evenchi. They have concerns.
My concern is how you've endangered the city.
We're defending Antiva.
These protections are in place for the good of everyone. You act without oversight.
We crows are the oversight.
And yet, here we are, awash in Antam. And now, you've angered the butcher.
도살자까지 화나게 했어. 아니지. 이게 나을 듯.
We have other enemies too. The gods are involved, corrupting some Antam, making them monsters.
And the butcher?
You two are right. He had help taking the city. Human traitors.
I didn't want to believe it. Killing the butcher does nothing if someone could just sell us out again.
그렇지.
I'd start right here. You Talons are known for infighting and betrayal.
You're accusing them. One of their crows died for this contract.
That's enough. Rook, thank you for finishing that contract. The only reward we have is to ask you for more.
We're allies. Of course I'll help.
Evenchi is right about one thing. The butcher will not like that we're fighting back.
We need to be ready. Rook, I will have every crow tracking this traitor and the gods, and we will send word when we find something.
The stakes are too high. This should be left to proper officials.
Go back to filing trade receipts, Ivenchi. The crows rule Antiva.
And Treviso will be free. With or without you, Governor.
배신자가 도살자의 트레비소 점령을 도왔다는 사실이 드러나면서 까마귀들의 결백도 증명되었다. 하지만 도살자는 카메크 중 일부를 도둑 맞았고 도둑의 정체는 알려지지 않는 상태다. 테이아와 비아고는 엔탐에 맞서기 위한 계획을 세우기 시작하지만 다레스의 사촌인 야코부스는 이미 너무 많은 것을 잃었다. 레벨업. 요거를 찍거나 아니면은 요거를 빨리 찍어서 여기로 가거나. 여기로 가자.
Have a look and keep my stores full.
랭크업 되네. 요것도 찍자. 만화 생성 프로시버퍼. 요거 한번 배워주고. 폭발 시 100괴사 데미지 추가? 요거 괜찮은데? 약점 데미지. 오. 부활이라. 일단 요것도 하나 예비용으로.
See you again.
자, 이렇게 룸 바꿔주고 요거 변경해줘야겠지. 좋았어. 이번엔 충성스러운 친구들. 요거 퀘스트 깨러 가자. 이동하기가 있구나. 좋아. 좀 더 빠르게 가능하네요, 이동이. 여기도 한번 봐야 되는데. 여긴 똑같았다. 알리사잖아. 여기 발견을 저쪽이 안 돼 있네.
Trouble coming.
전화만 잘. 왜서? 여기로 못 가네. 여기로 떨어지면 죽는구나.
This is where Tainor was headed. There's blight here. She didn't mention.
여긴가 본데? 드디어 찾았다. 드디어 찾았어. 아니 이거 검색을 해서 결국 찾았는데, 와 이거 검색 안 하고 어떻게 이걸 찾습니까? 개빡치네 진짜.
Alright. He didn't make it. But it seems he managed to destroy the relic. Tainor and Gus must be out here somewhere. We'll keep looking.
일단 오로스는 죽었고. 쇼컷인가? 아, 드디어 찾았네.
Darkspawn. Is that?
오, 야, 좀 세다?
I think that's Taylor.
Whoa! Damn it! You gotta move!
Nicely done, Rook. I'm so sorry, Taylor. You didn't deserve this. One more veil jumper to find. The tracker, Gus. Let's hope we can still save him. What's that there? By those bushes.
거스도 찾았네요.
Collar. It says Gus. Wait. The tracker Taynor talked about was a Nug. Oris's companion Nug. Let's get you home, little one.
다 됐지? 자, 이제 돌아가 보자.
I hope Taynor is all right. I haven't seen her in days. That's Gus. I wondered where he was. Haven't seen Oros or Taynor in a while either.
와, 이거 갖다 놓으려고 이 고생을 한 거야?
Gus was the only one I could save.
Oh, creators have mercy. Poor Gus. Do you
자, 그럼 이제 메인 퀘스트죠. 민라서스의 그림자.
think he understands? I suppose I'll look after him now. Oros wouldn't want him to be lonely. Thank you, Rook.
그려. 고생해라. 얘는 무조건 가야 되는 거네. 루카니스 가자 그러면.
Fewer people than I expected. Let's find Asher.
Asher?
The Viper. He prefers to be called Asher in private. Said I could tell you.
바이퍼.
Trouble in the Anvalanim. Darkspawn.
But those tunnels are safe passage for...
I know. We've had to close that entrance.
We can help. We recently had to deal with Blight. Those Darkspawn have to be destroyed before they get out into the city.
If you get through, signal the all clear at the hidden door.
좋아. 야, 바이퍼 멋있다잉.
Typical, huh?
This is troubling. Darkspawn in the city.
And in one of the worst places. The shadows rely on those tunnels to rescue people.
여기는 이쪽이 약간 법사 쪽에 그 템들이 있네요. 내부 사주자. 내부 템 좀 맞춰주자. 냉각 상태. 하나씩 다 사줄까? 나중에 어차피 업그레이드가 되기 때문에. 오케이. 좋아.
Come back, Sid. We'll have more.
The Anvalanim should have an entrance this way. The passage is hidden by a wall. Venatory.
야, 시작부터 가보자.
Are they so close to the shop?
그럴 줄 알았지.
There. So the wall card you mentioned.
That's the one. There's a switch behind the serpent's head on the left.
여기에 뭐 없나? 뭔가 있을 것 같은 곳인데 아무것도 없네.
Got it.
Like the ossuary, but without the view.
오 쉣.
Don't like the sound of that. Can't get through here.
이것도 반대쪽에 터트리는 게 있으니까 차근차근 찾아보자. 연결돼 있나?
That did it. We can get through now.
I got Blight on me. Let's kill those Shadow Dragon rats. Target so I can leave this place.
여기서 싸우면
Shadow Dragon agents. Let's down here with us. Get them. Reinforcement.
Reinforcements. We can't let them reach the Shadow Dragon hideout. Even more Venatoris. We have to take out the leaders.
Ready when you are.
헤헤.
be another one.
The Darkspawn will not stop until we get rid of the Shadows.
오염된 D 형제? 어때 괴사가 좀 아프지?
Those Darkspawn and Venatori were on the same side.
I know. That worries me. At least that seems to be the last of them.
It should be safe for the Shadows to use the entrance again.
Let's find it and tell them to open.
피 흘리는 조각, 출혈 데미지 20%. 이거지. 사길 잘했죠. 만화 생성 21% 능력 데미지라 높긴 한데 마법 방어막에 대한 데미지도 늘어나서 아하 고민이다 이거는. 이거는 그냥 냅두자. 야 에픽 지렸고 지속시간 능력으로 적 처치 시 25 만화 회복.
There it is, the hidden entrance back into the shop.
It's Rook. All clear down here.
Nice work. I'll get the door.
그렇지. 좋았어. 얘한테 말 거는 게 아닌가? 메인 스토리가 재밌긴 해.
Isn't it a secret?
We help the people in Docktown. They know where we are. Someone might have talked about the shop. People spreading rumors, that's easy to handle. But Darkspawn, that's different.
You really saved our skins there, Rook. Those Darkspawn could have destroyed us.
It wasn't just Darkspawn. Venatori were there too, and they weren't fighting each other.
How is that possible? Darkspawn attack all living things.
Darkspawn are blighted. If the gods control the blight, they might control the Darkspawn.
그런 거 같은데? 어찌 됐든 상대 다 할 수 있지.
Darkspawn or Venatori makes
다
no
들어와.
difference. We'll defeat them all.
If you're looking for
별거
answers
없구만.
about the Venatori, I may have a lead. A warehouse on the other side of the city. Lots of cult activity. And some of them were spotted headed towards a shop. Could be a coincidence, or it could be something more.
It's worth a look.
Agreed. Rook?
Let's go.
가보자.
One day you'll move. The Viper, or Asher, I suppose. Is he the leader of the Shadow Dragons?
One of them. He made his name freeing slaves and supporting their rebellions. He won't stop until slavery ends in...
So... Oh, the Viper's real name is Asher.
리더 중 한 명이구나.
He calls himself Viper for first impressions, or so he says.
What do you mean?
뱀 아니야,
Asher
뱀?
just doesn't have the same impact, does it?
Venatori, we're close.
가자. 헤헤. 오 깜짝아. 시작부터 전투구만. 아주 좋아. 난 이런 걸 원했다고. 퍼즐 따위 없애버려. 네, 퍼즐 없애는 그런 기믹 다 없애버리는 모드 있으면 좋겠다.
Guards, probably.
네. 다 죽어라. 아니 잠깐만. 오 죽었네? 왜 저 면역이죠? 잠깐만. 잠깐만. 허허 안되겠구만. 저런 애들이 또 나오네요. 무적 같은 애들.
Beat the odds there.
Locked. There has to be another way in.
Trouble ahead.
Let's keep moving before more of them come crawling out.
여기로 올라가는 거구나. 근데 똑같은 맵 활용 엄청 하네. 여기도 몇 번 왔던 것 같은데.
It's a Venator. It's all the Venatori guarding the place. Right. Is our way in?
근데 얘 그림자 얘가 엄청 세긴 하다. 와 도적이 데미지 거의 1000 가까이 뜨네 합치면. 이제 내부로 들어온 건가?
Great. The Venatori are up to something. Time to break it up.
우와, 재밌어지겠구만. 여기 있다. 상자가 없을 리가 없지. 레어 반지요? 아, 냉기 데미지 필요 없고.
They're summoning Darkspawn.
How?
We stop them, then we figure it out.
They're controlling Darkspawn.
잡힌 혈록. 오, 쉣. 와,
Not in my
잠깐만.
city.
Watch them!
일단 하나하나씩. 아니, 잠깐만. 이렇게 가고 이렇게 가자.
That's all of the Darkspawn and Venatori. Let's search the place, figure out what they were doing.
별것도 아니구만. 빛과 그림자의 죽음. 레노스 기사단장? 자네처럼 충실한 친구가 있다는 건 큰 축복이지. 앞으로도 계속 우리를 섬긴다면 포상이 있을 거야. 아, 여기의 보스는 아마 레노스 기사단장이지 않을까?
This note. Knight Commander Lenos of the
아,
Menendez
그 처음에
Tempest is
만났던
being
걔
paid
아닌가?
off by Venatori.
Damn it.
좀 빼준 애 있잖아. 그럴 줄 알았다.
Look at this. Draining into the tunnels below the city, perhaps.
One more way the Venatori released blight into our tunnels. I'll tell the other shadows.
그렇군. 저기서 이제 하수구를 통해서 오염물이 들어가는 것 같아요. 뻔하지 뭐. 이거는 최대 만화 50은 의미가 없긴 하거든. 아, 애매하다. 마법 방어막에 대한 데미지. 일단 이거 써보자.